right, thank you, Dan. It's actually getting a little warm. I think I'll be able to lose the jacket by the bottom half of the hour, which would be good news here on this Friday morning. Of course, we're in the town of Roebuck. Its roots trace back to the 1700s. In fact, when it came to settling the upstate, this was one of the early spots.
That's right. 7 News' Julia Keener. She spoke with locals about this quaint town who say that the history isn't just preserved, it is honored.
Roebuck, one of the first settlements in the upstate, a gym lifetime resident Joey Parrish describes as a piece of countryside tucked quietly between the hustle and bustle of other booming cities.
Oh, it's just a beautiful community. There's you have all the growth of Spartanburg County, but in Roebuck it's like the untouched, so to speak. You still have nature. You know, you can go to Spartanburg or Woodruff or wherever, but when you get in Roebuck, it's peaceful.
It all started here at Walnut Grove Plantation, the oldest home in Spartanburg County, where the Moore family received 8 land grants spanning 5 square miles from King George III following the French and Indian War.
Walnut Grove has since become the focal point of the town, responsible for making Roebuck what it is today.
They leave with an impression that it was an important place that played a big role and has a lot of meaning.
Director Preston Frederick says the plantation, once home to many enslaved people, has been preserved over the past 250 years with the intention of educating the thousands of people who pass through. She tells us many died there and are buried in the cemetery. Those who survived were freed after the Civil War.
I think it's so important for people to be connected to history because it's a part of all of us, and we always want to make sure that the negative parts in history don't repeat themselves, but also that we understand how we came to be where we are.
While Roebuck has experienced the growth like most of the upstate, Parrish says the laid-back, rural feeling many residents cherish has remained the same.
You have more people here, but the growth isn't just exponential. So I see people that I grew up with, and I still see their parents, and I see young families, and it's great.
Some quietly hope the rolling hills and gravel roads never change.
I think that this is a spot where you're close to the city, but you're all of a sudden like immersed in nature and you're sent back in time. I really think that's special.
We're hoping Roebuck gets to be Roebuck for as long as it can.
In Roebuck, Julia Keener, 7 News.
You know, this is a place that you can get to so easily. It's only about 2, maybe 3 miles tops, just off Interstate 26.
Yeah.
On the south side of the Spartanburg areas. And I also liked how Christine was talking about how a lot of the other smaller communities, they all kind of draw to here as well.
Absolutely, and that's what makes Spartanburg County super special, is all these little pockets that kind of build up to being that one big whole. We'll send it back to you, 7 News' Simone James, for a check of your top stories. Good morning.
Fred, Olivia, thanks so much.